Ooh, you look scary.
Whoa,
Whoa!
it's
What the
Rizzo.
hell is in your neck?
Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is HMO4 Gaming. Welcoming you back to the Outer Worlds here in the DLC Murder on Eridanos. In the last episode we started our adventure and we found out that someone killed, what the hell's her name? Halcyon Helen. I'm just gonna take that really quick. Hold on.
Oh, don't mind us, folks. Normal inspectors doing normal inspector things.
Yes, I needed to expect every single one of those credits. In this episode, we're going to continue our adventure through the DLC on our ever interesting quest to find out who killed Halcyon Helen. Now, I saw a bee. Analyze. No, it's not analyze. Before we get started, please hit like and subscribe while I fumble through our new weapon here.
This is a bottle of unreleased Rizzo's product. Helen appears to have attempted to use it to spell something as she expired, but all she managed was a sticky bee. This hypothesis is plausible, but requires additional information.
Anything could stand for, like, Spectrum Brown. Isn't Black Hole Berta staying here? Make a note for this later, Amplifier. Well, we'll go with B could stand for anything, like Spectrum Brown.
Now calculating likelihood of Halcyon Helen using her final moments to endorse Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. Low to moderate likelihood.
Alright, so we'll go with, isn't Black Hole Bertie staying here?
Correct. Bertie Blackhole Holcomb is a registered guest at the Grand Colonial Hotel.
Anyone else I should know about?
Accessing guest database, B. The Grand Colonial Hotel is proud to serve the following VIPs. Bertie, Black Hole, Burbage 3001.
Make a note of that later, Amplifier.
This evidence has been recorded for later reference. Now generating pre-approved compliment. Splendid work, Inspector.
Don't patronize me. Alright, where do we continue off? To Concierge.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Why is everybody staring? Didn't nobody teach them to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Parvati, we were just whatever. Alright, to the concierge. It's like, Parvati, we were just there. We literally stood over a dead body. Hello, dude.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Who?
Why, you.
Oh, right. Not that Spectre's, I mean your boss.
Oh, Mr. Kincannon. He runs all sublet underground operations in the Eridanos atmospheric complex, including the Grand Colonial Hotel. But he keeps his office down in the warehouse district, near the docks. If you should require to meet with him in person, you're most likely to find him there. While you're here, Inspector, could I set you up with a room?
Sure, if you got one.
For you? Only the best, ma'am, of course. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
The Grand Colonial sure is, interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
No one seems to talk about the lower level of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most
Me,
folks never ask
the
about
inspector.
the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open.
Oh.
But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
I'll probably be able to lockpick it at this point in the game. Is there anything else special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Oh, I'll
If you're
strangle you
sure.
for him. I'll strangle him for you. You got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about him?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died, perhaps?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Do you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Maybe Helen's co-star Woolrich had any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
It's enough gossip for now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'd say too bad. The few people who know about me, the better. I'd like to let my reputation speak for myself. I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Imagine if this girl's the one that killed her.
Ah yes, we are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Alright, so where the hell is that at? Oh, over there. Any other...
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to that. Maybe. Hello, dude.
Finally
damn
checked in, I
Switch
see.
controller.
I hope you're
Oh
fond of
no,
the penthouse.
it's the elf guy from
pretty
Oblivion
much the
again.
best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere. Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
Do you know the victim?
Oh, of course. That is, maybe not on a personal level, but I'm one of her biggest fans. Even started an association of like-minded individuals. I'd lament not having anything to meet about anymore, but the newer tribe just ain't done it for us. Still, there goes my hopes of a Terra on Monarch reunion episode.
They're just an actress. They're a bit of a bundle. Come on now.
Sorry, friend, but I guess you don't get it. Helen was special, had a certain quality about her, like she would really go out and fight injustice.
Probably not.
You look at Woolrich, and no disrespect to the man, but you just don't get the same feeling. He reminds me more of a vacuum suit without nobody in it. Don't tell him I said that. Now, what can I lend a hand with? Please do.
Any questions about the crime scenes? You want to give me more details about how you came across the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the ballroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand. Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Hell yeah.
5 hours.
Thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Wait, what? See? What? Did you kill Helen? You can tell me if you did. I'll be our secret.
What? No! Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse.
Hey.
I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
See? Motive right there. Wants to kill her. Any idea why Helen would be in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, sure? What's on your
I'm
mind?
sure she wasn't practicing. Any idea who might have wanted to do Helen in?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Thanks, bruh. Did you see Helen on the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing?
Bingo.
No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
But you see, with Persuade 65, I think we both know that you're itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the profit of profitability, and didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think. Seemed especially strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Who the hell is the prophet of profitability? What's the deal?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't Helen and the prophet get along?
Far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more. I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. I just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
You're fine. Goodbye. Are you gonna show me to my room?
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode.
Oh,
Which
yeah?
authorized floor can I bring you to?
I'd like to visit the VIP guest room.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor.
Worst hotel ever. Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Parvati, what the hell are you doing all the way? You too, Nicole. And Sam, what the... Oh, so everyone's just sitting in my apartment. Ellie, you have anything?
Expensive booze?
Possibly, but you're paying for it. Okay, I guess everyone's around here. Sam's at the bar with Naoka. Okay, I like it. Where the hell is the... Oh, there's Vicar. Vicar, what the hell? What do you... I mean, sure, you're looking up, but I don't know what you're staring out at.
The longer we stay here, the more I can feel my mind softening.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, we can't get back to doing, like, the drugs and shit like we did for your loyalty mission. What are you looking at, Felix?
This is what a clean room smells like.
Oh, you're just gonna offend Sam like that? Alright, so this is just a hub area for all my people to just chill out, I guess.
There's no room service, right? Just asking.
Parvati, you are a star. You can order whatever the hell you want.
There is such a thing as too clean. We ought to break open a few bottles and have some fun. Make a mess.
Naoka gets
Live
it. What
a
about
little.
you, Sam?
Did you know the smoke from high society cigarettes is 10.07% more likely to leave odor and discoloration in fabrics than other leading brands?
Damn right, Sam. F cigarettes. Kids, don't smoke. Terrible for you. Terrible for your house, terrible for everything.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
Not only that, but I think you need to get yourself a better TV because, boy oh boy, is this like a friggin' tube TV I'm talking to you on? Thought we're in the future. I mean, Ruth Bellamy Halcyon Helen was just a character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She
Oh, he
was
should
a
shut
brand.
that down.
Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
No, I don't. You just turned this into an ad, Rizzo Spectrum Brown, and it's heart-stoppingly good. There you go. See? Writes itself.
Stop. Please warn me before you provide me with unsolicited ideas. There are waivers you need to sign.
Well, I want to be paid
Back
for
to the
it.
matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
What? Dude, I literally walked up to my room. I didn't even do anything yet, but I got a lead. I can tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
So he locks his door the moment an investor arrives? That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Don't necessarily like that guy. He's kind of a prick. Alright, so where are we going now? I guess we're gonna head out to the orchard and see what we can find. Let's go, team! Oh, hi there, Inspector. Might be a little beyond my job description asked, but why in my heart, I'm still a bellhop. What was this week like? And okay, I didn't even know they made hotels that large. It's great. It was fine. I didn't feel so strongly about it. Wait, what is she asking me? I might be a little bit beyond my job description asked, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the sweet to you? Oh, was it to my liking? I'm just here to investigate, ma'am. I don't really care about the hotel.
Someone focused on their work. I can absolutely respect that. We're terror rays of a fin, Inspector. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Exit the grand. No.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not authorized. To the lobby we go.
I have a feeling that's ultimately where we're going to be heading off. I also just want to point out on the way over there that, boy, oh boy, I'm not exactly sure why this game was delayed, but, well, not the game itself, but the DLC. This doesn't look any better than any of the previous DLC or
I
the
hope the
game.
murderer is caught soon. This lockdown is truly hampering my schedule for the week.
I think this DLC probably, well, seeing as though Gorgon, and they even made the game had to come out, they kind of just said, well, we kind of have to have all the DLC if we're going to have one, so we can't have one or the other, but damn. This does not look good. I'm sure it looks good in handheld, but on the TV for recording purposes, oof. Those look like strings coming out of the ground. Who do we got over here? You're named. Hello.
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Who's Matthias?
An idiot. I suspect he's avoiding me, actually, which is the first smart thing he's done all month. Sorry, but do you need something? Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Missing person? I'm actually an inspector. I can look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
I can look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Alrighty. Alright, so really nothing much going on here. I'm guessing... Oh, what the... Here I'm thinking this is a loading screen, like a cart or something that takes us over there. But I guess not, it's just a giant bridge. Look at this. Alright, well, this is going to take forever. Alright, well, the good news is that once I get over the Oh, wait, what? We got enemies around here? Hello, dude. Oh, tame cannon. I was about to take that thing's head off. At least I... No, it's coming up as it... Oh, no. These are enemies. Goodbye.
Right, here we
Oh,
go.
what? Oh, what the hell's coming after me? Oh, a lot of stuff's coming after me. Oh. Oh, what? We got marauders? Bruh. Man, it's been a while since I did Outer Worlds. It is definitely been a minute. But... Sorry, dude. Oh, I'm used to Mass Effect where I could just run over and bash them with my gun. Oh, I can still bash. It's just clicking. Whoops. Oh, yeah, they're not really... I'm not really... Oh, 4 bits. 6 bits. Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about their feeble loot at this point. Seeing as though this is...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, what? Where? Where? Ooh, I can analyze.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Pay respects. F. Searches pockets. We found 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo blueberry crunch. At least he left his world happy. Pay respects.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Don't really know what the point of that was. Was that the spatial disturbance that we found? I guess. What the hell's over here? We got another dead body. Oh shit! Oh, dude. I kind of forget what guns I kind of have. I don't even know what the hell that gun was, but I kind of, you know, forgot everything. Oh yeah, it's making me think of Gorgon, where there's so much of the Adrenatime and it's just garbage. Uh-oh. What the hell am I stumbling upon? Hello, weapon parts. Hello, connector complex maintenance terminal key card. Oh, what? I need 100 lockpick. Ain't that about to be? Alright, well, is there a key anywhere? There's bypass and mag picks, but there's nothing. So remember that's there, because if we ever find something that needs that key card, we know where to find it. Alright, I'm not really a fan of all these giant-ass bridges. Alright, Purple Nut Hut. Hello, dude. Do you have any... Oh, wait, what? What's that icon above you? Can I... Ooh, you look scary.
Whoa,
what the hell is in your neck?
Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
And you are scary looking.
Doing all right?
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
Squint at the thing on her neck. Nah, let's just pretend this is normal. What in law's on your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Don't move, I'll try and cut it off.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
Okay, that's not normal behavior. How long have you been have that?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
So where did you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
Okay, that's great. Can we change it?
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Halcyon Helen was in the orchard before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
You know Birdie's a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right?
Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Good luck with that.
That's not funny.
Neither are you. No, I don't want no damn audio to her. Clues are nearby. Equip the discrepancy amplifier to search for them. Hello. Oh, you're just dead body. Hello, feet. Feet.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I see what you did there. Examine the footprint and depth of spacings. The depth between each footstep is short, and the imprint is in the dirt deep. As if determined, it would appear that Helen was in a hurry. Okay.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks.
I kind of mashed through that. Let's see. What did I say? The searching space between each footprint appears. The tracks hesitate, partially turning in on one spot as Helen paused to look behind her. She may have been feared she had been followed. Helen was in a hurry and she had been followed.
Oh, shit. You're right. She turned here because she was looking over her shoulder. I'm impressed, Cap.
How the hell did we determine that by that? Doesn't even... Oh, okay. Well, what the hell? Is that... I want to say that's probably like a texture that they had to make just for the Switch version. Why is this one random pebble higher than the other and the footprint is like that? Like, okay. Alright, so we can't just follow... that she only made 2 steps? Alright. Hello, dude.
Another calls for a harvest, I do believe.
Oh no. Do you have a thingy on your neck too? Yeah, you do. I can see it.
Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Another one of those smiles. I'm starting to think there's something in the water, Cap.
Something?
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers.
Oh, yeah?
Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Now, he said beseech. That made my mind immediately ring in my head. Leech. Uh-oh. I'm not here for a tour, I'm here on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the Health Inspection Office, would you?
Hell yeah, Lie 65, that's right. Inspector Adam HM04, here to inspect the health and safety of your crops.
Oh, drat. This distresses me, and I do not like feeling cross. I warned the orchardist this could happen when we halted our monthly drive to Slug.
Oh, shit.
They were always a reliable go-between, regarding inspections before now. So, what might you be looking to find out, Ms. Inspector?
I'm looking for trace of Halcyon Helen's footsteps through the orchard.
Well, you are in luck. She passed right by here the other day. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Or she's the spokeswoman for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Okay, seen any murder weapons lying around?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization wasquitos.
Excuse me?
She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Deadly pollinization wasp mosquitoes?
Pollinization by killer wasquitos, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasquitos are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Oh, that sounds like we can get some fun with that. Are you the groundskeeper?
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to third keeper of the grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every twig and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
You don't find it suspicious that the last groundkeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no. It's not like he was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since.
Oh, yeah?
And the groundkeeper before that one? Well, she wasn't missing at all. Her body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some wasquitos on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Shouldn't you be more worried about your well-being? Seems like groundskeepers don't last very long around here.
Why would I? I am daily filled with bursting happiness by bringing to fruition my life's purpose. This job is a blessing. In fact, I can't say I've ever been merrier in my whole life. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore. Of course. Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
Manifesto? That doesn't sound creepy at all.
I am so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, we encourage our employees to view customers in the same way they would a board-approved social acquaintance. Which means it is my pleasure to spend time with you even when I am not being paid to do so. Isn't that nice? I certainly think so. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut. I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Wasquitos tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
I just want to point out
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
that he legit said there's something called a nut hut around here. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Oh, what?
Timeline discrepancy detected.
Did I hear something? Smile, dear!
Oh, shit. Get the hell away from me, dude. Rupturing host.
I just wanted to make you smile!
Holy shit. What? This is not what I was expecting going on around here. Alright, now she's going into this place. Who's this guy? Sublight Thug.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Could you stop saying the same thing over and over? Alright, this looks like a small place, so I'm guessing she went inside here.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Oh, I have to actually purchase things. Get the hell out of here. Ooh. Oh, who the hell are you? Hello?
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife?
Yes, I am.
No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
That's a hard question to answer. Who am I, really? Who are you, any of us?
Merciful law, that sounds like a lot of philosophism, which is highly outlawed throughout Halcyon. But I won't report you, considering how heavily armed you are.
That's what I thought.
Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day.
Did Halcyon
seems I'm
come
not as young
through
as
here?
I
Shut up,
feel.
old man.
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course.
I don't really care what he does. It's probably just some more filler lore. Alright, so she ran through here and went through here.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress. No.
Oh, I guess I don't really have to, Oh, okay, so, yeah, the little space disruptor just tell me where to go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I don't know why it keeps saying, oof, timeline discrepancy.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Let's say potted mechanical. Are you an enemy?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, yes you are, probably. Level 35, Jesus. Holy crap, you're tough. Oh god, what the hell? Oh, we're screwed. Holy shit, I didn't think these guys were that tough. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Go away. Look at these guys. They're friggin' nuts. Alright, I think I need something more stronger. How good are you with end-rain defense? Probably not really. Am I like suffering from parasite? I don't think I was doing too well against the parasites. Drunk Ravager. Well. Yeah, you know it. I mean, my friggin' boomstick. Yeah, no, screw your stupid people. Oh shit, throwing a rock at me? Get the hell out of here. Oh shit. He did. Alright, relax. Where? Over here? Alright, I guess we're going in the right direction. I should go over to this magnifying glass? Ooh, stutter.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
R&DD access card. This is a key card for the Rizzo Research and Development District Labs. If you are reading this warning anywhere other than the RRDDD Labs, please return to the RRDDD Labs for any other moderate, extreme, paid deduction, mild reduction of worker fingers. Alrighty then. So I think, can I look through the telescope? 0 out of 10. Can't look through the telescope. Where is the RRDD whatever lab? Oh, there it is. Hey, Bridge. God, some of these guys have like 3,000 health. Like, seriously, get the hell away from me. Damn. There we go. Let's use some of my feathers. And tank the frame rate and look at the grounds, I guess. Oh, look at that. We got cowering people going on.
Feels fun.
Oh yeah?
Want to make you smile.
Well, you died. Sorry. Alright. And that clears the way. And let's see what everyone was looking for here in the RRDD lab.
Just once I'd like to investigate a corporation without having to trod through the nightmare that is their R&D department.
Right. Okay, and this is a load zone. Let's head on in. Alright, we're inside the... Alright.
I can hear you out there.
Hello?
If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Hello? I have mental capacity.
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Surprise inspection. Exploring the boy. I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress.
I know
yes?
that.
One
Nobody else around here wants to do that logic.
Around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with
Can I have that giant gun that's in the background there?
Security clearance level Spectrum Orange.
Oh.
Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
And with Persuade 65, there isn't anything you can do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door. You can make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? Want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up? They were human beings. Don't you care about them at all?
Staff can be replaced, you know.
Ooh.
Research data? Now that's invaluable.
I forgot how dark this game can be sometimes. What goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
No, the only thing I understand is I have Persuade 100, and I'll find out when I hunt through the lab. You might as well tell me up front.
So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files.
That's what I do.
But will you understand the data once you've acquired it? Essentially, we
I have a pretty
research
decent
new innovations
science
for
skill.
an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed. The product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. But I'm afraid explaining the science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding.
Wow, okay then.
Now, was there anything else?
I can take care of your problem, but I need to answer some questions.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Better than cold-blooded murder.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Alright. And I think we will wrap up today's episode here. In the next episode, we will deal with the fraternized Rizzo employees, find out what the research is, probably understand it because game logic. What do we hate to see? Oh, just a dead body? Yeah, Naoka, we've seen millions of those. Not that big of a deal. But anyway, hope you join me for that. But until next time, I have been Adam. This has been HM04 Gaming. As always, like all YouTubers tell you to do, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. But until then, this has been The Outer Worlds with Murder on Eridanos. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.